Coming up on Hawk TV, we take a look at a senior with a unique art hobby,
the Silver Wing Spring Show,
and the theater's department's next performance. Good morning, Hebron High School. I'm Reagan Mitchell.
and I'm Felipe Castro.
And this is Hawk TV for Friday, April 29th. The Louisville Leo clubs recently started a Ukraine relief drive, asking for help supplies for Ukrainians in need. Alex Salazar takes a look into the story.
The Louisville Leo Club was formed to help communities that are in need of relief. Sophomore Cyrus Thomas says the club strives to serve others through different events.
So the Louisville Leos Club is, we do a lot of nonprofit events and stuff, and we'll gather students. It's mainly student-led, we don't have a lot of teacher or adult interference. And every month we have a new mission, and we have events related to that.
This month, the club decided to start a donation drive for Ukraine relief. Sophomore Arushi Kodakala says they chose the club's topic to bring awareness.
This seems like this needs more attention, this needs more help. So we decided on switching it last minute, and I found this Ukrainian club of Dallas, so we could donate stuff to there, and so we quickly thought of all the ideas, planned it all out.
Sophomore Ananya Yarlagata says that she and her co-president saw what was going on in Ukraine and knew they needed to do something to help.
I think one thing our club does specially is that we like to kind of act on our instinct, and so we saw this thing happening in the world and we wanted to help out.
Thomas and Kodakala say that students are welcome to help donate to the cause.
But on the poster that's listed, and also on our Instagram, it's the basic stuff that most people have in their homes, like bandages, safety pins and whatnot, and that's what they can donate.
Louisville Leos is looking for all these donations, and even if you're not in the club, feel free to donate. We're always accepting new members, and we want to add good to the world.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Alex Salazar.
Thanks, Alex. If you would like to donate, you can purchase some of the items listed on their Instagram at Louisville Leos and drop the donations off outside the library.
What started as a way to express her creativity for senior Pristina Vo later became a business. Rahim Irfan takes a look into her graphic design journey.
At the beginning of her sophomore year, senior Pristina Vo was accepted into the graphic design program at the Career Center after a middle school visit sparked her interest.
I went there in 7th grade on a 7th grade field trip or something, and I thought, oh my gosh, digital drawing, I love doing that because I used to draw a lot of anime and all. So that's how it all started.
In addition to taking graphic design, Vo has an interest in art. Art teacher Jen Russell and fellow artist Roma Nair say Vo has grown into her own unique art style.
She's always had just really great technical skills, but I think as we've gotten older, she's developed her own concepts, so just original ideas have come a really long way for her.
She has a storyline with her pieces. Every time I ask her about what's the inspiration behind her piece, she always has this storyline connecting to it, and I would have never thought that that's what this piece of a certain character would be like.
During her sophomore year, Vo realized she had potential to sell her art and began commission work. After taking a hiatus last semester, Vo has decided to start commissions again and is currently working on 4. Russell says she admires Vo for being a self-sustaining artist.
I think it's one of the ways that artists sustain themselves, and it funds things that you want to do, or funds just or you getting different materials, or it's also just a fun thing, you're self-employed, you work for yourself, but also people want your work. So that's really cool. So I've seen some of the stuff that she's done, and it's really awesome, and I just love that people love it enough to be hey, can I get something done? So I think that's really cool.
Vo says she has an interest in continuing art and design after high school, hoping to make it a career.
I think she has a potential to take it as something more than just like a side hustle. She could potentially make this as a career. She has mentioned like potential interest in making it a career.
One of my dream careers is to become a concept artist for characters and backgrounds made for games or movies or something like that. And I'm planning on taking like a semester off after graduation, but I do want to go to the Art Institute of Dallas for that.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Rahim Irfan.
Thanks, Rahim. If you'd like to purchase a drawing from Pristina, you can contact her at vo1@go.lasd.net.
What songs do you guys turn to get hyped? We asked a few students what their hype song is.
Hey guys, it's Malai, and I'm gonna go around Hebron calling all athletes and ask them what their hype song is. Let's go. Hey Steven, can you come here? Are you an athlete?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's your hype song?
Oh, Baby Freestyle.
Baby freestyle?
Little Baby Freestyle, eh?
Okay, thank you.
That's the anthem.
Thank you.
Dracos on Dracos on Dracos on Dracos. Fathers on fathers on fathers.
Okay, so you're an athlete, right?
Yep.
What's your hype song?
My hype song, Money Twerk by Yeet.
Okay, thank you.
She go berserk. My money twerk, my money turn up, my money flip, my money burn.
Excuse me. Are you an athlete? Yes. Okay, what's your hype song?
Probably First Class by Jack Harlow.
Okay, thank you.
And I can put you in.
Okay, what's your hype song?
First Day Out by T Grizzly.
Okay, thank you.
The bands they took from us, Joy Road with the money long as 6 mile, brick mile, knock your.
Okay, what's your hype song? Like what? Wait, what? Your hype song.
It would have to be The Spins by Mac Miller.
Okay, thank you.
Follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi.
What's your hype song?
I would say Green Dot by NBA Youngboy.
Okay, thank you.
No, that I'm walking with it on me. I say stomp him. Then that's when they stepping on your homie.
What's your hype song?
Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mills.
Okay, that's a good one.
Grinding now, I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Good one.
Private. Timing by YK Osiris.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I think that's enough, right?
Psych! Money on my mind, money on my mind. I got my mind on the money, what you doing?
What's your hype song?
Sapphire by Bad Bunny.
Okay, thank you so much.
Mami, ¿qué tú quieres? Aquí llegó tu tiburón. Yo quiero pelearte y fumarme un blunt.
Should I ask Garlinger? Hey, Garlinger. Okay, what's your hype song? Like to get you hyped for the day.
My hype song. I think I'm naturally hyped. It's not really a song, it's like audiobooks. My radio is almost permanently on 101.1, which for those of you out there that don't know what that is, that's our local classical station. Highly recommend it.
That was it. Thank you for watching. Now you know what these people's hype song is. What's your hype song? Comment down below. And I have special thanks to Rashad. Bye guys, have a good day.
Thank you to all the students who participated.
The annual Silver Wing Spring Show is coming up, and Chance Disney takes a closer look at this year's show, The Search.
As the year draws to a close, the Silver Wing Spring Show is on the horizon. The show is called The Search, and senior Isabella Mel says they began developing the theme during officer camp in June.
It was kind of an idea inspired by an officer camp idea, and so at officer camp all the dance officers go and we learn, and there's a theme there, and we kind of took their theme and put our own spin on it.
Junior Caroline Holloway says all the dances in the show are related to the theme.
So once we choose a theme, we
we like to choose a theme that's kind of more of a general idea so we can have variations of dances that can apply. So this year's theme, The Search, each dance is searching for something. So with each dance we choose a song and we choose how it applies to the theme overall.
Amel says the student leaders played a role in the development of the show.
So I'm a dance officer, so basically I have like choreographed a bunch of the numbers, and I'm just like a kind of like a regular dancer in the show, but a lot of the background work was done by me and my fellow officers, and so we choreographed a lot of the show, cleaned a lot of the dances, and we have our own dance and stuff, so yeah.
As this is the last show of the year and the last show for the seniors, Amel and Holloway say there is a lot of excitement for the show.
Well, this is the first normal show we've had since my freshman year, so it's a lot. It's like I'm very proud of this show. It's very important to me, and since it is my last show, it's just something like I'm willing to like go out doing and make the last time best time.
Honestly, I'm excited for the whole thing. The spring show experience is kind of unique, and a lot of people think it's their favorite point in the year, like on Silver Wing, so I'm super excited for it.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Chance Disney.
You can watch The Search tonight and tomorrow night, both at 7 p.m. To purchase tickets, go to buy.22tix.com/HebronHS.
As the theater department prepares for one of its finest performances of the year, reporter Hannah Park takes a closer look at how Little Women came together.
Hannah Harness, the lead actress, says the behind-the-scenes aspects of the show are particularly important in Little Women.
It's a very more realistic show and not as like mystical and magical, because a lot of plays you could get away with not having a prop or like not having like a good set, but with Little Women it's very important because it does show like this family dynamic.
Emma Bodtorf, the costume designer, and Claire Bartley, the stage manager, say the role of stage manager is significant.
I definitely think, obviously all of the designers play a huge part in the show, but also like the stage manager and the director also have like the final say.
Throughout the past 2 years, I worked on every crew and the different productions I've been a part of. So I've been able to see each aspect of tech, and I've been able to put all of it together to help me stage manage.
While tech is a big part of the show, Harness explains what being an actress means to her.
I've always thought of acting as a very selfless act, where a lot of people think it's very like egotistical. I think acting is very selfless and very not egotistical, because the actor really takes on like a lot of emotional stress and a lot of like weight on their shoulder to tell a story and be able to deliver it to the audience.
Bodtorf says she enjoys how tech theater is a way for people to still be a part and enjoy the art of theater without being on stage.
Being a technician is kind of, because I've always admired theater, but I'm not the kind of person who likes to be on stage and in the spotlight, so it's kind of my way that I can creatively express myself without actually being on stage.
But being in tech theater is not always smooth sailing. Bartley and Bodtorf say there were some struggles putting this play together.
Not being able to use the auditorium stage, which is where we're performing, has been really difficult, so blocking has gotten messed up.
Definitely, it was put together pretty suddenly, and it kind of took me by storm, because I wasn't expecting to be on the show whatsoever, and also just like the amount of constraints that are on the show, just with like the time period.
Everything aside, Harness says everyone takes part in the show because of their love for theater, and it has been a memorable high school experience.
Definitely more of a learning opportunity. So the expectation and the ability to try new things and like go out of my comfort zone and fail, and it being like a safe environment has really been a good thing.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Hannah Park.
Thanks, Hannah. The show opens May 12th and will be performed in the auditorium.
After winning the 1 through 6A regional tournament last week, the girls' golf team has high aspirations to defend its state title. Isabela Garcia takes a look into how the varsity girls are preparing for state.
With the state tournament coming up, the team is feeling the pressure now more than ever. Senior Morgan Harrell says playing on an experienced team and defending a state title has added weight.
And I think this season was a little more stressful. I think we have all seniors, so it's really fun, but we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be better and, you know, to prepare for college as well as trying to win every single tournament. But I think we've all developed as even, you know, better players than we were last year. So it's been fun.
As tension rises from outside competitors, senior Estelle Sun says the team is using the opposition as motivation to work harder.
I'm really confident, but I feel like there's a lot of pressure on us because we're going to be the defending state champs, and there's just a lot of pressure. And like Morgan had said, there's a lot of coaches that are calling us, a lot of teens that are like, you guys are going to lose, we have a team that can win state, but we're obviously going to practice harder with that information and just make ourselves better.
Freshman Staley Field says the competition between the team at practice helps them grow stronger as players and creates a strong bond between the team.
I feel like we definitely learned from each other. It has been very competitive this year, so we definitely learned how to work hard and just compete.
We're all super competitive, and I think that's really fun. It brings a competitive edge, and that really helps us compete in other tournaments as well, because without competitiveness, you won't really get anywhere.
The team is like a second family to each other and are positive that they have the ability to win state again.
I'm really confident in our ability to win state. This team is really special, and we work really hard, and I think we have a lot of confidence in ourselves, and so I think all of our hard work will pay off in the future.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Isabella Garcia.
Thanks, Isabella. The varsity girls golf team will compete for the state title on May 16th and 17th at Legacy Hills Golf Club in Georgetown.
In other sports news, the baseball team plays at Louisville at home tonight at 7.
The track and field team will compete in its regional meet this weekend at the University of Texas at Arlington.
And the softball team will play against Little Elm tonight in the first round at playoffs at Frisco High School at 7.
That's it for today's episode. I'm Felipe Castro.
And I'm Morgan Mitchell. Have any story suggestions? Email it down below.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.